tonight in the case of missing University of Mississippi student Jimmy J. Lee.
Yeah, Lee's body was discovered over the weekend in Carroll County. 16 WAPT's Crystal Tisme has been following this case and has more on these new developments tonight.
After nearly 3 years, police have found the remains of missing University of Mississippi student Jimmy J. Lee. They were found about an hour and a half away from Oxford in Carroll County after investigators said a hunter discovered Lee's remains Saturday in a wooded area. The state crime lab confirming those remains Wednesday as Lee's. The police chief says his department has been committed to finding Lee no matter how long it took. He says they are grateful for the support of Lee's family and friends throughout this process. The university also commenting on this new development, saying, "The discovery of Jimmy J. Lee's body is a solemn moment, and our thoughts are with Jay's family and loved ones. University officials have been in contact with his parents to extend condolences. We are grateful to the individuals and agencies for their efforts in this case." Lee disappeared from an apartment complex in Oxford in July of 2022. Fellow student Timothy Harrington was charged in his death shortly after Lee's disappearance. Harrington is accused of killing Lee, and during the trial, the prosecution brought in explicit messages sent through social media, showing Harrington and Lee had a sexual encounter that ended badly, and Lee left Harrington's apartment. Those messages showed Harrington, who was not openly gay, persuading Lee to return with the promise of more sex, and played corresponding footage in court that showed Lee leaving his apartment twice, but not returning after the second time. The prosecution also played surveillance video showing Harrington putting a shovel and wheelbarrow into a box truck.
Indicates full awareness of what one is doing and generally implies careful and unheard consideration of the consequences.
That case went to trial in December, but ended in a mistrial after the jury failed to reach a unanimous decision. The police department also saying they will continue to look further into this case. In Jackson, Crystal Tisme, 16 WAPT News.
Well, the Lafayette County Court still has yet to set a date for Harrington's retrial.
Hey y'all, before you start the video, I'm about to edit, but I forgot to put this in. I had to go back one more time. I wanted to go back one more time and to be sure that I included everything that I wanted to include in this video to give y'all an update. I know y'all probably has watched the clip, but I want to spread awareness on this situation, and I want this to basically be a lesson to anyone that, that plans on going on, meeting somebody or wanting to do something with someone, sexual or going on a date or anything. Please be mindful and careful, because as a person, me, that always wanted to do this, I after hearing about these situations that's been going on in our community, quite frankly, I really don't know if I could. I really don't know. I'm not letting it stop me, but I also want myself to be careful, and I want myself to be safe, and I want y'all to be safe as well. So if I can say anything to y'all or pass on anything to y'all, is to please be careful who you hang out with, and please be careful who you get into vehicles with, and please be careful on who you get to know. I don't care if y'all know each other for 10, 11, 12 years, and I don't care if y'all go to school together, college together, anything like that. Please be careful, because a person can turn on you and change on you and can have a very, 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 very other side of them that they don't want you to know, or that you didn't know, because you could know a person for a great amount of years and still you'll be surprised. But I had to go back and rewatch, and I had to go back and say this because I think I missed it. And that was this. So apparently, Timothy Harrington, he was also a student at the college and school that Jimmy J. Lee went to. Okay, so he was a student as well. And so after that, like I said, before you start the video, I already got the video recorded, but as I was recording, I think I did say, if I didn't, I'm gonna say it, and if I did, I'm gonna say it again. They had an encounter that went very badly, and Timothy Harrington was alleged to wanted more sex from Lee, and so Lee left and went to his apartment, and I'm guessing Timothy Harrington called him, or however that went. And it's like, when Jimmy J. Lee went back to Timothy Harrington's place for the second time, Jimmy J. Lee did not return to his place. And that kind of probably puts into play of when Jimmy J. Lee lost his life. And it's a sad situation, and it's crazy that this happened to a wonderful, kind, very spiritual, loving person. And I'm so happy that the Oxford, Mississippi department is and did not give up. I'm happy that they did not give up on this case, and I'm happy that they didn't give up on looking for evidence, because in my opinion, stuff that is happening in our Black and our gay community, this is the stuff that we need to have done all the time. These are stories that need to be covered. It's plenty of crimes in our community, in the Black community and the gay community, that needs to be solved, that needs to be reopened, that is not open, because I really feel like, in my opinion, because of the color of our skins and the way that we live our lives, it doesn't matter if you are, if it doesn't matter if you are part of the LGBTQ community or not. I really feel like, because us being Black men and Black women, and we happen to be a part of a community where a lot of peoples don't even accept, or don't want to accept, or don't even want to have the time to accept. Like, I guess it goes with this, against their religion or how they was raised. You know how that goes. But I really feel like, in my mind, in my opinion, I really feel like cases like this, in situations like this, has happened to a lot of peoples in the Black community, in the LGBTQ community, especially to our transgender Black women. It has happened to them a whole lot of times, of the Black transgender women in our community. And I really feel that, stuff like that, it should definitely be an eye opener. And I just want to spread awareness. And I know, I know, I know I might not have the right to talk about certain things, but this is part of my community. I'm part of a community, and I feel like it is my job to spread awareness if nobody else is. And that's just how I see it, because it's a sad situation. And I had to go back and rewatch the video one more time, which also I'm gonna have the video after my intro, so y'all can watch the news clip, and so y'all can basically get a feel of what I'm talking about. But that's what happened, y'all. So it was either Timothy or Jimmy J. Lee. They wanted more sex, and it turned into a bad encounter. So Jimmy J. Lee left one time, went back to his house, and I guess Timothy Harrington called them back. Jimmy J. Lee left his apartment, went to Timothy's house, and Jimmy J. Lee never did return to his place. And this was in July of 2022. And that's when the Department of Oxford has been doing their investigation. I am so happy that they didn't give up, that they kept doing everything in their power to find the remains of Jimmy J. Lee. I don't know if this pushing the gun, but I don't know if I could post a clip of the video where his remains were found. I'ma see, can I do that? And I feel like I think I can, but I don't want to be disrespectful. But if I do, it might be at the end of the video. So stay tuned to the end. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I hope y'all enjoy this video. Wow, I did 10 minutes. So thank y'all for enjoying this video. And thank y'all for tuning in. After this, you can go watch the video. And please like, comment, and share, because this happened in my state of Mississippi. This happened in my state, and it's like 2 hours away from me. So, you know, when you kind of think about it, it hit close to home, because this happened somewhere in, you know, my state. And like I said, even though me and Jimmy J. Lee, I don't know him personally. I never met him, but it's sad because this happened to someone in our communities. And he was an extraordinary person. You see the way he lived his life. He lived it to the fullest. And I know he had so many things he had going on for himself, and that he had lined up success-wise. And I really feel, I'm going to go on and say this, I really feel like this might be touching the gun as well. I really feel a bunch of people's probably be like, well, if he wasn't dressing like that, maybe that wouldn't have happened to him. That is not the case. That does not have anything to do with what happened to this young man. That does not have anything to do with it. That it, whatever he had on, however he dressed, he still was a human being, and he still was part of our community. And he was a part of a lot of people's lives. And for goodness sakes, he was a child to parents that loved him. His family deserves all the justice. Jimmy J. Lee deserves all the justice, love, all of that. So let's put that in there. Because at the end of the day, we are all humans, and we are all peoples that deserve respect in the Black community and the gay community. So I just wanted to do this video, give y'all an update, and spread awareness. Please, if y'all come across this video, please share. Please share. And please let my message be heard. And please let my message get through to some of y'all that is willing to, like, if y'all are rushing, please don't rush. Don't ever rush to get in love and have sexual intercourse, especially with somebody that you don't really know. Take it from me. Take it from me. I have done it. Well, not the intercourse part, but you know. But just take your time and please be safe. But I just want to come on here and give y'all an update. I hope y'all have a wonderful Thursday, and I will see y'all on the next video, which will be in a few minutes. But thank y'all for watching. I love y'all, and rest in peace, Jimmy J. Lee. Up next is the video. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday. Today is February the 6th, 2025. I'm back with another video. Thank y'all for joining me this morning. Good morning. It is like 8 something in the morning. And I'm getting my coffee ready. Perking. And I've been up since like 6 o'clock. So I wanted to take the time and get myself together, which I'm getting myself together. Y'all can hear my coffee perking in the background. I actually wanted to come on here. I want to do a quick episode of DDTS before I go and do some stuff. I'm not leaving the house. I'm just doing some stuff. But I also wanted to do some content. I want to give y'all 2 topics today, but it's an update. One of those topics is, first of all, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. And we are too blessed to be stressed. And thank y'all for joining me this morning. And I think my coffee ready, so hold on. Hey y'all, I'm back. I had to get my coffee ready, y'all. I had to get my coffee ready. You can see the steam because I just got it out the pot. Today I'm gonna be doing 2 topics. Well, 2 topic updates. One of these topics is going to be an update on a case that happened here in my state. That happened 3 years ago. One of those was the results of Jimmy J. Lee. His remains was found in Clay County, I think. His remains was found in Clay County on the road because it's been videos resurfacing that Jimmy J. Lee remains was found. I hope I got the name right. And this happened in Oxford, Mississippi on July the 8th, 2022, where Jimmy J. Lee, in my opinion, life was taken away way too soon, and it did not deserve to go the way it did. And with that being said, I'm going to break down a little bit how it occurred. And from the news clip that I watched not too long ago, it turns out that Jimmy J. Lee was, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, I'm just trying to give y'all an update and give y'all a rundown and a breakdown of what happened. And first and foremost, condolences to Jimmy J. Lee's family, to the friends, family, anyone that truly adored and loved him. It took me a while to think if I wanted to do this, but I feel like, and I felt like in my heart and my spirit that I should, because regardless of not, Jimmy J. Lee was part of our communities. He was a part of the Black community and a part of the LGBTQ community. And he was a part of so many people's lives and hearts. And I'm pretty sure that he really inspired a bunch of peoples. But back what I was saying, July the 8th, 2022 was when Jimmy J. Lee life was taken away, and I really feel like the person that he was involved with, which you know, that you saw on the news, if y'all saw, he was involved with somebody by the name of Timothy Harrington, which I'm gonna put a picture up. One side is gonna be Jimmy J. Lee, and the other side is gonna be Timothy Harrington, the one that unalived Jimmy Lee. Now, apparently, allegedly, from what I've watched the clip and from what I've heard and listened to, that Timothy Harrington, he was now out as gay. He was not gay. I guess he was either on the DL, on the down low, or he was curious, or however you want to put it. I really don't know. And in my opinion, and I guess in my mind, I'm guessing, you know, what I allegedly heard on the news clip is that they, you know, they were sexually involved, I guess. I really don't know. I can't say if they was or not. But I watched the news clip. But all I can say is what happened to Jimmy J. Lee, he did not deserve that. No one does. No one deserves to get their precious and amazing and spiritual life taken away from them. And I really feel that it was a very cruel thing to do, especially to someone in your community. And this the thing with me, and I'm going to go ahead and say this. I'm guessing Jimmy J. Lee didn't, I guess he or Timothy didn't like any situation, how it went, and I guess it took the turn for the worse. I don't know what transpired. I don't know what could have made Timothy Harrington do what he did. But this is something that, you know, it's basically it's a message behind this whole situation. And it basically tells you about us as Black peoples in the LGBTQ community. And it basically tells you about Black peoples in general. That if a Black person that's in the LGBTQ community and they are gay and they, you know, we be where we want to be. You know, we do what makes us comfortable. We live our life. And it's a shame that us as peoples, we cannot live our lives the way we want to live them because something like this would happen. I really feel it is a message behind this, and that message is, you know, always be careful of your surroundings, and all that glitters is not gold, and the peoples that you may think is handsome and the peoples that you might think is attractive and the peoples you think that wouldn't harm you in any given way will be those types. And it's always the types of peoples that are DL, that are bi-curious, and it be the type of peoples that are homophobic in our community, that are homophobic, and they're like, I don't swing that way. I don't swing that way. But it's the truth. Them be the main ones that be saying they don't swing this way. They don't get down like that. Them be the main ones that be in our DMs of the LGBTQ community. Them be the main ones that be want to get into the DMs into our circle. when we're not bothering them. The thing is that they are intimidated by us so bad that they know deep down inside that they want to experience what it's like, what we have to go through, what we love doing, what it's like to be one of us. I don't know, but that's just how I see it. The message that I'm trying to pass on is watch your surroundings. Jimmy J. Lee, he didn't deserve any of that. I'm guessing whatever went down, I'm guessing whatever transpired, Timothy Harrington did not like, or he got mad and it turned bad. Now, what I saw on the news clip is that they had a sexual encounter and it went bad. And I'm guessing when it went bad, I'm guessing that, what happened to Jimmy J. Lee, I guess that's when it happened. I don't want to get it wrong. I don't want to be disrespectful, but it's crazy and it's sad. Again, the remains was found yesterday on February the 5th, on Clay County Road, I believe. And it is sad. And it is also said and stated that when Jimmy J. Lee was unalived, Timothy Harrington had a shovel and something else in his trunk, or either on his back seat, or he was exposed with it, I guess, because it said that he had it. And my question is, what would you need with a shovel or something if you didn't have nothing to do with it? And I really feel like this. I really feel like Timothy Harrington, he didn't have no remorse. He didn't have no emotion of what he did. I really feel that's why a lot of us in the LGBTQ community is getting hurt, targeted, and unalived, because it be these so-called dudes they may like that they are gay and that they are attracted to us, but in the long run, when you get face to face with them, they are not. They are on the DL and they be like, don't tell nobody, don't tell nobody. Well, honestly, if you do not want anybody to know your secret, then don't be with anybody that does not have anything to do with your secret. If you don't want nobody to know your secret, if you don't want anybody to know that you are doing this with the person of the same sex, then damn it, don't do it. Because when you put yourself out there like that as a DL person, as a person that has not experienced what we've been through, what we do in our life, you basically are putting us at risk. A lot of peoples in the LGBTQ peoples at risk. A lot of them, a lot of us. What happened to Jimmy J. Lee, it shouldn't have happened. I'm guessing Jimmy J. Lee might have felt something special for this Timothy guy. I don't know. What did they catch feelings or what? I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what transpired. But I just want to give y'all this update, and I just want to say, be careful who you surround yourself with. No matter if they're cute, gorgeous body, anything, always pick up those signs and watch out for red flags, because it's a sad situation. And the world that we are living in today, we are the most targeted, and we are the most ones that peoples want to target, that peoples want to get rid of. I know I did not know Jimmy J. Lee personally. I did not know him at all, but I will say this. He was he was and seemed like a wonderful, cool, amazing, beautiful person with a wonderful, kind spirit. And I just pray, and I just want to pray, and I just want to give my condolences to his family, to the ones that loved him, that really cared for him, and he deserves all the justice, and his family deserves justice as well. So I just want to say, rest in peace, Jimmy J. Lee. And your spirit, your love, your legacy, it will continue to be here. So, to any of his friends and family that comes across this video, I'm sorry if I didn't say as much. I'm just want to give y'all an update, and I just trying to figure out how to say this and do this video because it's heartbreaking. My heart breaks for anyone that has been through a situation like this, and it's not fair for anybody to go through this, losing a special family member, anything. And we must all come together, and we must all be strong and stay prayed up, and that's the most important thing that we can do. So that's going to be this update for today, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to do a part 2 video in just a little while, but this is going to be part 1. Thank y'all for watching. I really want to say I love y'all, and I will see y'all in a few on the next video. I'm going to do one on Ivan Gotti. He passed away at the age of 54. I'm going to do a video on him. And I'm just going to elaborate. But I just want to come on here and give y'all an update on Jimmy J. Lee. If I missed anything, please put it in the comments. Please put in the comments if I missed anything, did I leave anything out, what do you guys think? Thank y'all, and I hope y'all have a wonderful morning. Love you. Bye-bye.